Hey everybody, this is Jason Akers again with Green Acres Pest Control, and today I want to go over why it's so hard to get rid of bed bugs. This is a video I have not really done ever. I talk about a lot of the things that don't work. I talk about a lot of the things that do work, like I use Crossfire to kill bed bugs, but I don't really go over why it's so hard for other people to be able to get rid of bed bugs. Why is it that you continue to fight these critters for months on end, some people even for years, and they just never can even get ahead? They're always really horrible and they can't get rid of the bed bugs. So if you like this video, think about giving me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel so you can get more videos like this one, not just about bed bugs, ants, cockroaches, fleas, lots of things, mice, squirrels, all kinds of things I go over on my channel. It's a pest control channel. But anyway, let's talk about bed bugs today. So you've gotten bed bugs, you don't know how you got them, you continue to have problems with them all over your house. Maybe months go by, years go by, and you're still itching every single time you wake up in the morning. You've got new bites. How come what you're doing isn't killing them? You're going to the store, you're buying pesticides, you're spraying them all over your house, you're putting them around your bed, everything is poisoned. Why are these bugs not dying? There's poison everywhere. You're practically poisoning yourself dealing with these things, just trying to get a decent night's sleep. Why aren't they dying? Are you pulling your hair out? Are you making yourself bald worrying about bed bugs? Hopefully I can shed some light and explain to you why this is a problem. So a lot of your pesticides in the store, I've got a video I'm going to link below that you can go and check out about, I was actually in a local Walmart where I live, and I filmed all of the products in the pest control section just to show you that there's nothing out right now that you can buy over the counter at all that will kill bed bugs successfully. The problem is that bed bugs have an enzyme in their body that triggers when they're exposed to certain pesticides for a very extended period of time. And what this does is it causes them to become immune to pesticides. Roaches have the exact same enzyme in their body. And they're the two things that probably cause the worst problem for people doing their own pest control trying to eliminate, because the bugs get immune to the chemicals. So how can you combat this problem? A lot of people will go to YouTube and they'll start searching through all the videos. Maybe that's how you found this video. Is that they go through and they try to find, well, who is killing bed bugs? Maybe they'll search something like, how can I get rid of bed bugs easy? How can I get rid of bed bugs cheap? What is a cheap way to kill bed bugs? And then they go through and they find these videos on diatomaceous earth, rubbing alcohol. You read in the newspaper, you find out that somebody tried to use rubbing alcohol to kill bed bugs and they burned their house down. 2 people did this just about 1.5 years ago. That's my son. He's sitting in the back seat complaining about sitting back there. But we're at my ballet waiting on my daughter. She's beautiful ballet superstar. That's what I call her. But anyway, so let's get back on the subject here. So are these YouTube videos valid? You've tried it. You've put DE all over the place. You got diatomaceous earth powder everywhere. It's like somebody sneezed talcum powder just all over your room. You can't hardly breathe at night. You're trying to sleep and the dust is everywhere. Yet the bugs keep biting you. So you go and you put rubbing alcohol all over your bed. Maybe you're waking up every hour spraying yourself just to try to keep the bugs off of you. Why are they still biting you? Are they some kind of bionic bug? Are they able to live through the pesticides? The problem is, and the reason you're continuing to have these horrible problems with these bugs just biting you left and right and causing you just so much misery, is because these so-called cheap fixes don't work. They do not work. You are wasting your money. Yeah, it's a cheap solution, but it's not a solution, and it's not cheap. If you are willing to take $5, $10, $15, throw it down the garbage disposal and wash it down the drain, do you have that kind of money? Can you just flush your money down the drain because some idiot on YouTube decided, and I put myself in that basket. I can be an idiot sometimes too. But you go and you put everybody on YouTube and you put them at this pedestal like, oh, if it worked for him, it'll work for me too. But I'll be right honest, they're lying to you. I've been doing pest control for over 30 years. I've been killing bed bugs for over 20 years. I can count on one hand, and I got all 5 fingers. I can count on one hand how many times the plan that I use for my customers didn't work. The only time that it didn't work, the 5 times that it didn't work, was because of reinfestation. People didn't know how they got them in the house in the first place. They were continuing to bring them in the house. So that's one. Maybe you've got family who have bed bugs and they don't know they've got bed bugs and they continue to bring them in your house because they're coming to visit. Maybe the school system has bed bugs and your children are riding the bus. I've worked for bus drivers that claim that their bus is infested with bed bugs. Maybe that's a problem. You know, maybe you need to just try driving your kids to school. I know it's not feasible for everybody, but sometimes it's the only option to keep the bugs out of your house. Maybe it's just the fact that you need a professional to come in and use things that you may not be able to buy in your home. Now, in some states like New York, Canada, that's not really a state, that's a country, they can't buy things like Crossfire. You have to buy pre-mixed over-the-counter pesticides that may not work as well as Crossfire. It may be all you can get. I'll link those two below for everyone who can buy Crossfire. That's what I use. That's what I recommend. It's what's on every single one of my receipts I give to my customers when I go in their house and I treat for bed bugs. Every single one of them has Crossfire listed because that's what I use. That's how I'm successful. I know which chemicals work. I know which chemicals don't. I use a lot of different pesticides, and most everything I own I would not use on bed bugs except Crossfire. Crossfire works really well. I have a link below. I'll show you where you can get it, and you don't have to use my links. It's an affiliate link. It does help further the channel, but you can get it cheaper other places, and I'll give you those links below. I'm just trying to help, but I want you to stop ripping your hair out over bed bugs. I want you to be able to get a good night's sleep. And this is going to be a real short video, less than 10 minutes even, because I want to help you. I want you to be able to watch this and get it done right and take care of your problem. So hopefully this has been a helpful video to you, that you understand why you're having a problem with bed bugs, why you can't get rid of them. And it's really all about the wrong tools. You know, you can't expect to pull a screw out of, with a hacksaw. You've got to be able to use a screwdriver. You got to have the right tool to do the job. And right now, Crossfire is working. The bed bugs have not developed an immunity to Crossfire yet. I haven't seen it. I've used it in a lot of places. It's just working really well. As soon as Crossfire stops working, you better believe I will be here telling you what does, because it's my livelihood to make sure bugs die for my customers. I'm a small business. I try to take care of all my customers really well, and if I find that it's not working anymore, you will know first. So, like I said, subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helps me a lot. It really does. And so that, you can see these videos if something comes up and, I have a chemical that comes out that works better. I get my license renewed. I learn a lot of this stuff from the sales reps and stuff that come through, and they'll tell me, hey, this chemical works. Maybe you should try it. Let's give you a free sample. Give it a shot. I'm doing this stuff. I'm checking out these chemicals. I'm going to let you know what works and what doesn't. But what doesn't work is heat treatments. What doesn't work is diatomaceous earth. What doesn't work is Walmart value brand. Don't use the crap that they sell you over the counter. It doesn't matter how much money you save if you're just flushing your money down the toilet. Y'all have a good day. I appreciate it, and I hope this has helped you guys. Thanks a lot.